All right, and we should be live. Hello and welcome everyone to an incredible edition of Market Trading. I'm your host, Tone Vays. I just send this link to a bunch of people in case some people want to join. They will be welcome. And yeah, I'll probably post the link in my moderator chat if anyone from the moderators wants to jump on. That would be fine. I'll post the link in the moderator chat. If you're a moderator and you're in the moderator chat, there is a link to join this Zoom. I posted it. I just sent it to a bunch of people. I sent it to the old crew of Jimmy, Giacomo, and Leah. Let's see if anyone joins. Do a 24-hour live stream. Now, I got dinner plans here in Panama. And yeah, I'm going to dinner in about an hour. So I have an hour. Before I get in trouble. Some of you guys know what that means. Oh, everyone's in Madeira. I didn't go to Madeira. Yeah, we're on the moon. That's where Bitcoin's headed. All right. Hope everyone's watching. Let me just open this up on just to make sure I'm live streaming from my end. Just wanted to open up the stream, my channel, and then we're gonna go to the charts. I think we have about 300 people watching already, and then we go from there. All right. Let's go to the charts. Let's go to the charts. Man, it's kind of boring to do it by myself. Need some co-hosts. Okay. Let me see if I see any moderators. Oh, wait, before I go live, what are we gonna celebrate with? Hold on. I gotta do a poll. Oh, wait, hold on. It's a really important poll. What should Tone do a shot of for all-time high? All right, what are the choices here? Wait, that's Q&A. Hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. 1 second. I need to do a poll. Here we go. Oh, I should have copied it. What? Oh, Vortex. Yo, Vortex. You want to come on the stream, man? I'm texting you now. Holy shit, it's Vortex. Oh, someone joined. We got Gary Garrettson. You're muted, brother. What should Tone do a shot of? Hey, man, let me know if your mic's working.
Should be good now.
All right. A lot of you don't know Gary Garrettson. Gary Garrettson is one of my top volunteers for the Unconfiscatable Conference and helps us do the live stream. So all of you that enjoyed watching the live stream of Unconfiscatable, that's the man to thank. He's the one that got it done. All right. Hey, tell the people a little bit about yourself while I put a poll for the audience.
Well, Gary Garrettson here. I do steelworking for a living, pipe fitting, and kind of a big tech nerd, big into just about anything tech. It's pretty much all I got. I love computer hardware. Doesn't matter what it is.
Nice. And what's your alcohol beverage of choice?
Honestly, I've been drinking a lot of that El Tesoro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm putting up a poll here. This is really important. Really important. Bear Woods bourbon. Hold on. Bourbon. Right. Open. Let's do Japanese whiskey. Yeah, Yamazaki 12. All right, really important poll. Let's see. Let's see. So here, man, you're never going to be able to find this bottle in the US, but if you can, you absolutely buy it. This is the G4 Extra Añejo. I got my hands on a distributor here in Panama, and I get to buy this by the case. And it's kind of cheap here, relatively speaking. That's one option. That is now my favorite tequila that I can buy under $100. This is my favorite whiskey under $100. The Lagavulin 16. This is a gift from Japan. I brought this from Japan. I was saving it for a special occasion. Have not opened this bottle yet. The Yamazaki 12 year. If you find it in America, it will be between $250 and $300. Personally, I think it's overpriced. Between this $95 bottle, which is aged 16 years, and this 12-year Japanese, which is more than double the price, and harder to find, and more than double the price. I would actually rather drink this, but this is exotic, so we have it. And I just brought it to Panama, the Bearwood Spirits, the Tone Vays' new investment, but I just opened it, so it hasn't really started aging yet, but that's another option. And Vortex, how are you, brother? Man, when was the last time you were even on YouTube, man? You know this is a special occasion.
It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. So I just had to definitely just say hello and, just say congrats to everybody who's held through that deepest bear market that Bitcoin has ever seen in 22. And yeah, just congrats to everybody, and had to say hello and just shout out to everybody who's been following you, Tone, all this time, man. Your audience just keeps growing. Just keep putting out good information out there. It's just great to see. Just amazing to see everybody, and the community is still striving. I'm still trying to push some Bitcoin upgrades out there at the moment, but that's about all I'm really doing in Bitcoin right now.
All right. Wow. The poll is neck and neck. Look at this. G4 Extra Añejo versus the Japanese whiskey Yamazaki 12. The Scotch, the Lagavulin 16 is, wow, way in the back there. Whoa. Whoa. Interesting. I'm going to give it another minute. It's too close to call. Way too close to call. Philb, dude, I'm going to send you a link, man. You got to join. Bam, there you are. I see Phil. I'm actually going to make you a moderator so that it's easier for me to spot you next time. Everyone gets to be a moderator on the Tone Vays channel. I see Mr. Scribner literally just left his house. Bam. Jimmy G. Bam. I only have an hour, guys. I only have an hour. Otherwise, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm like Joe Biden. If I don't do something, I'm going to get in trouble. Remember what he said, Dad? He's like, okay, well, let's not go political today.
It's too easy, Tone, to go political. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know. I know. I couldn't believe it. Like, the president is like, they don't want me saying that or I'll get in trouble. You're the president, right? You're Tone Vays, but I just got to Panama, so if I don't go to dinner, I'm going to get in trouble.
Are we going to do this tonight or what? This is awfully close here.
I know. I'm about to go to the charts. All right, what do we got on the poll here? Wow, the Yamazaki's winning. Holy shit, you guys going to make you break open the Yamazaki? I guess. I mean, like, I don't mind breaking open the Yamazaki, considering it's a special occasion. Two of the other bottles are already open. So I hate drinking alone, but I'm drinking with you guys. Man.
Honored to be here with you, Tony, even still.
Man,
I don't drink, but you know.
Am I gonna scam the audience? Am I? Oh, there's Mr. Scribner. Am I gonna scam the audience and like not and drink what I prefer to drink, which would be the G4 and Yahoo versus the 12-year Yamazaki? I mean,
Rug
this is
them,
a good spot.
rug them, Tone. Rug the whole chat and do the Yamazaki.
Ah. All right. No,
Just
I'm
wanna
gonna
make sure
open it with the fans.
my
It's a
mic's
good bottle.
right.
It is a good bottle, but it's literally from Japan. This isn't. You can buy this in America, but this I actually brought from Japan. And it looks like that's winning, and by a wide margin. Wow, wow. Okay. Hey guys.
You guys can hear me okay, right? Just want to make sure my audio's coming
Yep.
through.
Yep. We
Yeah, you're good.
gotcha. Yeah, Mr. Scribner. You and Vortex know each other, right?
Barely. We've been on live streams together, you know.
Yeah, it's been I think I've been on the live stream with you once or twice, but boy, it has been many years, sir.
Back then, I was in my mother's basement in the bathrobe. That was my shtick. Now I'm in Miami in a condo.
There you go.
All right, guys. Is anyone gonna join me with something? Doug, you know what? I'm gonna drink this. You have two choices: the Bear Woods rum or the G4 Extra Añejo, because I left one in your house.
I'm doing the rum. I'll go get
You
it.
got to do it straight though. No mixing this time.
No, I'll go get it. And I'll get a little glass and one of your square ice cubes. But we got to wait.
Perfect.
We got to wait for the all-time high.
How long, Tone? How long do we have to wait until the all-time high? This is what I need to know.
We're going to the charts now. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see who else joins. By the way, if you have anyone in mind who you want to join the stream, just send them the link. Just don't post it in any groups. But like you guys can DM this link to others. Ah, Phil can't join. Too bad. He's in bed already. Yeah, he'll get in trouble.
How do we do this? So like I'm going with the index for now, but what was the high on the index? Like 60?
I'm going with the index. So it depends on what high we're talking about, right? So if we're going to talk about the intra-day high, it was 68,997.75. You would see it right here. Hold on. Right. Come on. Right there. Okay, bam, right there. If you look up where the cross is, you will see it right above the cross. 68,997. That was the highest print we ever had. But what matters to me is the all-time daily close. And we've actually gotten a brand new all-time daily close. The candle that closed 48 minutes ago closed at 68,286. And we've never closed the day above that, above 68. Like 67,000 something was the highest daily close. And yes, I am using the index because back then could have been different exchanges, whatever. So the index is best to use. And this was the highest closing day, which was 67,556 on that day. So on a daily close, we're already at a new daily high, but on a intraday swing, we're not. So this is our daily candle. Now, the viewers of the Tone Vays YouTube channel will quickly see that this is a daily MRI top and an extension C top. So unfortunately, today is, I believe today is going to be the top before a small pullback. I believe we are pulling back sometime within the next 24, 48 hours. We will top, and we might have already topped. All right,
That's not what I want to hear, Tone.
I know. Nobody wants to hear it. I'm going to stop the screen share one more time because I'm going to pour this. Oh, we got Nick Jacobs. I have to pour it because my ice is melting because I'm in Panama and it's like 100 degrees here, Celsius. Luke Dash.
We got Luke the man in here. That's funny.
Holy shit.
What's up, Tone?
Hey, Nick, how are you?
How drunk are you? You keep calling me Nick and not Neil. That's what I want to
Oh
know.
shit, I'm sorry, Neil. I'm retarded. No, I have not drank today yet. I'm just excited. No, this is literally my first pour. The audience requested that I open the bottle I brought back from Japan. Look at Doug Scribner. He's pouring the Bear Woods rum, which is amazing. And Luke, let's test your mic. I got a question for you, and that we're all gonna need an answer to. Neil, what are you drinking? Let's go to Nick again.
How many times are you gonna call me Nick again?
You should change your name.
A Coke Zero.
Oh God. Hey guys, Neil Jacob, FOMO21. He does a bunch of t-shirts and like a big promoter of all the events. Shout out to Neil Jacobs if you guys don't know him.
All right, you made up for it there, Twitter.
All right, I'm gonna have a shot anyway. I already poured it. I think I'm gonna pour a little too much. Hold on, I have another ice cube here.
How about it though? If you held through all of this, like how about it? You know, I mean, I don't know how many people are just straight hodlers. Like I'm a hodler. I don't necessarily trade markets. So if you held through 70K or 69K all the way down to 16 and then all the way to here, like, congratulations.
Well, even more props to you if you continue to DCA, right? Even more props if you continue to DCA weekly, monthly basis. You're going to be even in a better position. So
for sure, because it's harder to buy 16K than it is to buy all-time high and above, you know?
Yep.
When the FOMO begins.
That's the conviction, you know, be like Sailor, buy at the top, always.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to a shorter term time frame. Let's look at the 5-minute chart and let's see what's going on here. Let's see what our
Tone, do you think we're making a new all-time high tonight?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
I believe we will. Even in the off hours. This is actually a really nice looking chart. We've already double topped here at 68,300. We pulled back each time to the moving average. If we zoom out, we can see how this moving average, the last 1, 2, 3, 4 times we touched it, we bounced off and made new highs. I don't see why this pattern would break. And I think there's I think there's enough people out there that want to see that all-time high broken tonight. This would have been so easy if this was happening at, let's say, 11 or noon during market trading hours. This would be absolutely no-brainer. But because it is off hours, it makes it a little bit harder. 1 second, guys. Let me. What does this do? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's better. So this would have been a lot easier during market trading hours. But man, next time we come up to this line with a slightly higher moving average, this is the 5-minute chart. I don't see any issues. This is the 1-hour chart. Yes, it's a little rough on the 1 hour, but I do believe. I mean, I already broke open the bottle for the all-time high. We broke it on a daily closing basis, which to me is very, very important.
How does this feel, Tone, compared to the last all-time highs, breaking them? How do you feel?
Well, you know, this all-time high is a little bit different. Remember, when we broke the last all-time high, we went all the way from 20,000 to 60,000. I don't believe this is the case this time. Because we have already gone so far to reach this all-time high. Like the last time we broke the all-time high, we didn't have to go very far. I mean, this was like the COVID mess, and then we were consolidating, and then the breakout happened at like 10,000, and then it was just, you know, one doubling, and bam, we're breaking all-time high. This time it's been straight up since pretty much 15K, but I guess if you call that consolidation, it's been straight up since 30K. We've now got more than doubled it, but it's a lot harder to double from 30K to go from 30K to 60K is a lot harder than to go from 10K to 17. So
I got a question for you, Tone.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think about the fact that we are reaching close to the all-time high so much sooner than we normally do, where normally we're like 9 to 18 months out where we do all-time highs after the halving, and now we're doing it right before. What are your thoughts on that?
So there's two thoughts on that, right? So one is this is so 75% of the reason why this happened is the Bitcoin ETFs. I'm not going to deny that. Maybe even 80% of the reason why we're in this position right now is because of the ETFs. Okay. And as I explained it on Twitter Spaces yesterday, I think, it's not just the Bitcoin ETFs, it's the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. But I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. And as I do that, I'm actually going to pull up the latest GBTC number so I know exactly how much they sold last week. Wow, they sold 8,000 Bitcoin last Friday. That is actually significant.
Well, doesn't that have to do with the Gemini, like the bankruptcy liquidation?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Wow. So these numbers dipped down a bit. So that's okay. So 80% of the reason why we're sitting at an all-time high before the halving has to do with the ETFs. And 80% of that reason is because of the BlackRock ETF, but not because the BlackRock ETF is buying all the Bitcoin. It's because it's BlackRock. Not everyone listens to Spaces, so I'll be repeating myself here on the channel. I have family members that work in finance, that have worked in finance longer than me, and they couldn't give two shits about Bitcoin until BlackRock put their hat in the ring for a Bitcoin ETF. And suddenly, it's like a fuse blew in their brain that maybe Bitcoin is legit. And that happened because BlackRock said, we want to do a Bitcoin ETF. So BlackRock putting their stamp of approval on Bitcoin was a lot more important than even people like myself were willing to admit in real time when that happened. Okay, so this is the reason why we're sitting in this position. Now that we're sitting in this position, what does this mean? I believe it means we are going to be potentially extra bullish on this cycle. We may top earlier this. What's best to explain it? Let me go to the long-term chart. So we're already on a way higher pace than I expected. This was these were my two most likely paths to the next all-time high. This one should actually probably be higher. It was meant to be like that. These were my two paths. I expected us at the time of the halving to be sitting at around 40,000. So we are way higher than I expected us to be at this point in time. And what does it mean now that we have the ETFs? It means that we are likely going higher than I anticipated. We could make the bull market go longer than I anticipated. Or the most beautiful combination of all, we go higher and longer. Okay, so it's going to be obviously one of those three. And I think that any pullback is, once we break $84,000, $85,000, even if we break it next week, I think it's going to be very difficult for Bitcoin to ever go below 65,000 again. Okay, maybe I'm being a little too optimistic. I'm not saying that, maybe I'm being a little too optimistic here.
This time is different, Tone. This time is different.
I think this time is going to be a little bit different. I think Bitcoin is going to surprise people to the upside, because all those people that were wrong last time about Bitcoin going to 250,000 or 300,000, this time, those seem to be the reasonable projections.
You don't think it'll crash to 100K?
I'm sorry, say again, Luke?
You don't think it'll crash to 100K?
Crash to 100K?
After we hit like these absorbent numbers to 300K.
Well, I do think it's going to pull back, but I think that going below 62,000 now is going to be like, that's going to be the dip. I just don't see Bitcoin going below 50,000. I don't want to say ever again. Like, I remember when I made a bold claim, a very bold claim, when Bitcoin bounced, this is the daily chart. When Bitcoin bounced off of $20,000, where is it? Right here. When Bitcoin bounced off of $20,000, I was on
screen
bold
share.
right here.
Share
Oh,
your
I'm not-
screen.
Oh, thank you. This is why I need people on my stream.
Right.
When Bitcoin bounced right here, I made it very public, like before this day and on this day and for like every day for the next 7 days. This is the buy of the decade. And it was early 2023. This would be the ultimate buy of the decade. There's also another moving average right here, 200-day moving average. And right here, Bitcoin, somewhere between these two candles, Bitcoin breaking 22,000, and this is on Twitter. I said, I'm staking my reputation that Bitcoin never goes below $20,000 ever again. Bitcoin going below $20,000, Bitcoin probably dies. And I'm almost ready to make the same claim on $50,000, but I do need Bitcoin to be closer to 84,000 before I make that claim. So yes, there's going to be a crash. The crash could be 50%. The crash could be 60%. But I think the crash is going to keep us above 50,000 and probably above 62,000. So that means that if we're crashing from $84,000, it's only going to be a 20-25% crash. But if we go straight up right now to my Fibonacci projection target of 102,000 right here, then the 50% crash is keeping us above 50,000. So yes, a 50% crash is coming, but I don't think it's coming from this price of 68,000. I think the 50% crash is coming from a significantly higher price. Hope that answered your question. Luke, I have a question for you. When is Ocean going to mine another block? It's killing me. All my miners are on Ocean. It's absolutely killing me. Come on, man. You got to do something. You got to
How
like
much hash power?
or something.
How
I
much
think that's
hash power do
easier
they
to
have?
predict than the price. I
What's up?
think that's easier to predict than the price.
Oh, we got motorists joining us. Man, it's like the moment I join Ocean Pool with all the hash power that I have, it's like, man, I'm the worst luck. I'm absolutely the worst luck. I bet you if I move my miners off of Ocean and to something else, you're going to start mining blocks every day.
Hey-o,
Hey, guys.
motorists.
Luke Dashjur, if you don't know Luke Dashjur, what rock have you been living under? One of my favorite people in the Bitcoin space, one of the most respected developers, helped turn SegWit into a soft fork. I can go on and on and on. One of my favorite posts from 2013 explaining why all shitcoins are scams. I'm going to probably pull up a screenshot of that later today. Luke, mad props to you. Huge respect. Motorists, say hi to the people. What is your alcoholic beverage of choice for the all-time high? To me, the daily close is the all-time high. I know somebody was not the lucky person to buy the all-time high print and then watch a 5-year then wait 5 years to make money on that. But to me, the new all-time high has already been printed. We got the daily close. As a TA trader, that is way more important, the daily close, than some guy buying 1/8 of an eighth of a Bitcoin at some nominal high value.
I think I got some. I think I got some Macallan or some Lefroy Scotch.
Oh, Lefroy, that's
single.
good. Yeah, I broke open the bottle that was gifted to me in Japan.
So you made a very good point.
Yeah,
I was actually going to ask you about that very thing you just said. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, everyone, take a shot.
Are we allowed to drink now, even though it hasn't officially, or has it officially?
Yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers, everyone. What I was going to ask you,
wish
Tone.
I had I just wish I had more time to rebuild my stash after it was stolen from me.
Oh man,
Well,
yeah, that sucks, man.
I
Is
hope
that
you get those.
Yellow?
I
How
hope
did
you get those
Yellow get this
bastards.
link? Holy shit!
Tone, I was telling Luke, I hope you get the bastards. But
I do too.
yeah, Tone, I was going to say, you just made a point that I was going to touch on, which is that everyone says that the model that if you hold for more than 4 years, you've never lost. But if you count it by the daily close, that model is still intact because we went up to 13 something K on that daily close, but there was a blow off top near 17K. So if you follow that 13K close, daily close, I believe that the model that if you hold for more than 4 years, you've never lost money, still holds. So I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's my understanding.
Look, as I've always said, when it comes to trading, this is one of the reasons why trading bots run into trouble, because trading bots don't have the capacity to logically think. And for a trading bot, you know, there's a big difference between 68,000 and $68,001. For a human being, there's no real difference there, right? So when we say if you hold for 4 years, you're gonna profit on your Bitcoin position, I ignore the worst luck person in the world that happened to buy the day of the prior all-time high, right? So I kind of ignore that last FOMO week, and that to me doesn't count because that's not realistic. That's like 99%, like that's like 99.9 percentile of people that only bought at that time, never dollar cost average, and are sitting on a losing position. In reality, 99.9% of people are up within 4 years, excluding that one guy that went all in and was the last guy to buy in a bull market.
I got a question for you, Tone, when you're done. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just wondering, Tone, what are your thoughts on the OTC desks drying up?
You know, it's beautiful. It's great. I think this is why.
Is it actually happening? First of all, like, is it true?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can probably text a couple of friends of mine that run OTC desks. I probably should text them. I'll probably text them tonight. I'll get an answer in the morning.
It would make for some good content because I'm sure people are curious. You know,
Wasn't that what Caitlin Long said, that she, heard and it's just drying up and it's hard to get anything?
Yeah, I saw a couple tweets. So that's why I was wondering what Tone's thoughts were on that.
Oh, hey, I see Mel in the Q&A live chat. Mel, can you? It's hard for me to entertain so many guests on my channel and keep an eye on a live chat at the same time. So please send over any good questions. Yes, Luke really did get hacked. I believe Luke got hacked. If you know Luke Dashjur, the one thing he's not is a liar. Let's put it bluntly. So yes, I believe what Luke says.
Hello, everyone. What's up, Tone?
Hey, Yellow, how are you?
Good.
I really want to know who sent you the link to this.
It's a secret. It's 3 o'clock here in Greece. I can't sleep, so I joined. I have a message to all the birds listening. Please open those swords, please. Like you're right. I think we're gonna die. It's a triple top. Yeah, open the swords. We need that fuel. Thanks.
Let me see if World of Rusty wants to come on the stream here. Rusty, you're welcome. Rusty is the graphic designer that made all of these cool thumbnails for me.
Has Peter Schiff ever shorted Bitcoin? Do we know of any?
You know, it's actually very difficult to short Bitcoin. It's not as easy as it sounds. And considering Peter Schiff is older than you and I highly doubt Peter Schiff has got accounts with anonymous Bitcoin exchanges in the futures markets where he's shorting the market. Peter Schiff's business is selling shovels to gold diggers. So I highly doubt he himself is actively trading. No, he does have a fund. He might have instructed people to short Bitcoin, but I highly doubt that. I think he is smart enough not to speculate on Bitcoin in either direction.
Peter Swift is short on hope in general.
All right, we got a super chat question from Andreas. Andreas, you've been in my channel a lot. If you want to DM me on Telegram, you can join this live stream if you like. Tone, how big of impact on price of Bitcoin could have events like stock market crash, recession coming, US elections, Ukraine war, or okay, so I get the message. So a stock market crash would actually be very bearish for Bitcoin. The good thing is that I'm not expecting a stock market crash, and I have not expected a stock market crash. If it wasn't for COVID, where the government shut down the economy, the stock market would not have crashed at all in the last 7 years or so. So I'm not expecting a stock market crash, but if there was to be a stock market crash, I believe Bitcoin would get hurt a lot. So let's hope there's no stock market crash. If anybody wants to follow up with a follow-up question on that, I'm happy to dive deeper on why. Neil, let me make you a moderator in my...
I just wanted to say something about the all-time high. So like if you are a Bitcoiner and you managed to buy the all-time high, it was probably not your only buy. So if anybody did buy it and held it for 4 years, like Motorist said, then they're probably a Bitcoiner. If you're not a Bitcoiner and you bought the 69K top, you probably sold it somewhere. You probably did not make it.
I have a new question, right?
Karen, thank you so much for your Aussie donation. Happy 100K. For those of you that have the unfortunate life of living on Australian dollars, yes, Bitcoin is $100,000 right now in your on your side of the world.
All right, what about the upcoming political season? Do we think that's going to, I mean, everyone thinks it's going to have a positive effect because supposedly we're going to lower interest rates, but then I start hearing noise that, nope, no need to lower interest rates because the economy seems to be doing well, stock market's doing well.
So, yeah, we talk about this on Twitter Spaces all the time with Joe Calasari. Neither one of us believes that the Fed is going to lower rates this year, but there's a little but coming. So we both do believe that the Fed will lower rates by a little bit, but not because the Fed really needs to lower rates. They're just going to do it to shut everyone up because everyone wants the Fed to lower rates, and they'll just do it a little bit just to tease just to get the trolls off their back, basically. Hey, speaking of dogs, Doug, where's yours? Motorist got his. There's the puppy. Looks a lot like yellow.
Yeah. This is Satoshi, for those who don't know. Satoshi. He is a Pomsky. See what I did there?
Nice.
I mean, my joke is the only way I can afford a dog like this if I was early into Bitcoin.
All right, Doug, I know the cuteness of the dog, but let's see where Bitcoin is. Someone just said, holy shit, here we go.
We hit 68.6.
Get your shots ready. This is a 1 hour chart. We got a green star candle. We are pumping. We just need $150.
Wow.
Wow. This is going to happen while we're on this stream. Holy shit.
Wait,
I think
Tone,
we're gonna do it.
what do you consider the previous all-time high? Because it's like kind of up for debate.
No, it's not. To me, it's not up for debate because I should use the BLX index because I kind of was involved in making that index a reality. I use the TradingView index right now. We'll check the BLX index. The all-time high, and I will post it in the chat one more time. The all-time high we're looking to break is $68,997.75. That is the all-time high we are gunning for. That is the all-time high on the TradingView index. But I am about to go and check the all-time high on the BLX index, because there's the BLX, because I made the original formula for the BLX index. So let's see what the Tone Vays formula did on the all-time high. And
What does
all-time
BLX
high,
stand for? Sorry.
the Bitcoin Liquid Index. I know it's challenging, but it's right there in the corner. Yeah, I'm just making fun of you then.
You
So
should.
the all-time high is 68,944.62. So the other option for the all-time high is 60, or by BLX, it is 68,944.62. Let's play it safe. We're gonna go with the higher one. The higher number is 68,997.75, and that's what we need to break in the next, well, 45 minutes or so, and then I need to go to dinner.
68.6.
Let's go to the short-term chart. Oh, wow, there it is. Wow, we have to go to the 5-minute chart.
That's when you know it's getting fun. The
I can-
5-minute chart.
I can start a really quick rumor on Twitter that, like, I don't know, Saudi Arabia is buying Bitcoin or something. That helps.
Yeah. All right, we're at a swing high, 68.5. 68.5. Come on, how many people we got watching? We got 1,000 people watching. Just go on a spot exchange and start buying.
68.6 on
Start by. We just need a couple $100 more.
Yeah, the spot exchanges that are still open, a couple of them went down.
Oh,
Again?
God.
Good old Coinbase.
68.6 on
I see, that's-
Coinbase.
Hey, JC Bota, I see you in the live chat. I sent you the live link if you want to join us. Again, I'm those of you that have known me for a decade now, you know I'm a loyal person to those in the past. So JC Bota, you see him in the audience. He's from South Africa. I'm not gonna dox the city. And I owe him a massive steak dinner, if not more. So JC, for those of you that may not know, he texted me. He found a way to DM me in early 2018 with the following, and I didn't even know him. He's like, "Hey Tone, I'm a follower of yours, and you always use the word unconfiscatable. The domain is available for $12. If you don't buy it within the next 24 hours, I will buy it." And I said, holy shit. And I immediately went and bought the domain. So shout out to JC, huge fan of mine, not a domain troll, and gave me the heads up to buy unconfiscatable domain.
Man, that's awesome. Can I give him a shout out too? He was always a loyal follower too of the Bitcoin News Show back in the day, both on World Crypto Network and my channel CryptoCast. So man, huge shout out to JC. That is awesome.
Yeah, where is Thomas Hunt? Somebody asked in the chat.
He's
Yeah,
a
where is
OG.
Thomas Hunt, man?
Thomas will probably come on. Yeah.
I can send an invite to Tatum if anybody wants to see Tatum.
Please don't.
Bring data.
We need to get Max Kaiser on here. We just got to turn the volume down a little bit.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe Saz.
Yo, what's up? How's it going,
Is
Doug?
Joe on
How's
the
it going,
stream?
Tone? Patrick?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe.
Now it's a
I'm
party.
gonna go back. Hey, Eric Mendelson, I just made you a moderator. Everyone's a moderator. Like if I know you personally, I'll make you a moderator. Or if I've seen you in my live chats for over 5 years, and I recognize the handle, I'll make you a moderator. Everyone gets to be a moderator now. Eric Mendelson, you're welcome to join the stream as well. I can DM
Yeah.
me. You know.
I'll give it to him.
We know Eric. Oh, Rusty just joined.
Hey, Rusty.
Oh, g'day, guys.
Hey, shout
Hey,
out. Man.
Rusty.
Good day.
What's happening?
Are you waking
Just
up?
started No, I was in the middle of a meeting and I made some excuse so I could leave just in case. Just in case we hit like all-time highs. Thought I'm at time to go get lunch.
Pretty close. We're pretty close.
Have we broke off all-time high where you are in the future?
Yeah. All-time high. Also
Oh
highs
man, we
in
made
dollary
it.
dues.
We got to 68. What was the high here? Wait. We got to 68,523 and pulled back. But hey, I was right when the stream started that I expected us to bounce off the moving average one more time. I think it was the 1 hour chart that we bounced. Oh, I don't remember the time period. Oh, right there. 10-minute chart. 10-minute chart is bouncing off this average. I really think we're gonna do it on this stream before I have to go to dinner.
Don't you expect like a little bit of shenanigans happening before we actually break?
No, not tonight. I don't because I don't. I actually don't expect shenanigans. It's hard to explain why I don't, but I just don't.
So a clean break.
Not a clean break, maybe a little break and then bam. I think the last guy is gonna buy to break us, and then there'll be nobody left to buy. I think we're gonna break it by like $100, and then we're gonna fall like 5%.
I remember you back in when we were like under 10K and we're like consolidating below 10, and you were talking about how it's gonna act like a spring as much as we consolidate below 10. So I guess that's not the repumping.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Neil. Neil, thanks for joining the live stream. I'm not gonna make you a moderator. You know why? I don't think you want your name all over the place. But thanks for joining the live stream. Another huge supporter. Attended so many events.
Neil, not Neil Jacobs, right?
Not Neil Jacobs. No, we're not gonna.
No, it's Nick Jacobs though.
Yeah, it is Nick Jacobs. He's changed his name.
Nick Jacobs is going to be the new Brian Fenton instead of Bruce Fenton.
Jimmy G, I sent you the link to join. Come join us. Tell us about the Bitcoin Citadel out in Mexico.
Hey, Tone, I accidentally predicted a local top when I said that Bitcoin was going to top when Coinbase IPO'd, because the same thing kind of happened when the future started trading. Is we hit a top, an all-time high top, a blow-off top. So a lot of people thought the same thing was going to happen, but this time it is different because even though Coinbase went IPO and even though futures trading happened, not every grandma could just call up their broker and put Bitcoin on their portfolio before. So, and just like you said, BlackRock has a lot of gravitas in the finance space. So maybe it is different this time.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, I got a screen share. Why don't I allow screen share for everyone? I'm so worried about yellow now. Joe Sass.
I won't, don't worry.
Joe Sass, welcome to the show. Those of you, all of you should know Joe Sass. Joe, I would love to see what the order book looks like. I don't have Trader open right now. I haven't been on Trader in a while. If you can go to screen share and open the 1 hour chart, I would love to see what it looks like.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for having me, and hello, so many dear friends here, people I've known from the past and the present. Great to see you all. Vortex, been a while, man.
Shout out to you, Joe.
Yeah, dude, fucking A. So here's the 15 minute. Let's put this on the 1 hour.
Yeah, I like the 1 hour. Put on the 1 hour and zoom out a bit. Zoom out some more. It's a little toppy, man. It's concerning.
It's a little tough right now. And one thing I'll point out here is this is an aggregated order book. So this is the order book including Binance, Bitfinex, Coinbase Pro, Gemini, Kraken, mostly American exchanges. And you can see that there's a lot of across the board here, a lot of sellers agree that this area is pretty steep resistance. Starting at 68.5, we're talking $28 million in orders accumulated. amongst those exchanges, all and it pretty much remains constant up to that 69,000 mark, 51 million. So a total of 203 million needed to crack the seal, right? The previous all-time high was like 69,000 flat.
Yeah, pretty much.
This
Yeah.
we still got a lot of big players making orders right now. 7-11, so that's about a 20 pack something. 19.5 knocking out 113 sellers. So we still have a lot of activity going on right now. Aggregated spot markets are very getting more and more bearish. You can see more bids falling off, and you can see more asks. The asks on the sell side of the book increasing. No liquidity. There's just no liquidity on the buy side right now. So this thing is, to me, it's FOMO's obviously taken over, and we can't really anticipate how high that'll carry us. But man, when this thing does come back, it's gonna come flying down. There's just absolutely no liquidity on the way down, and pretty much our next stop, if we were to talk about reasonable liquidity, it's probably 60,000. But in all reality, we're talking 51 to 49K. This is the only place where buyers are really stacked up right now.
I was gonna say the price would probably be there already if people weren't splurging on alcohol.
Yeah, right.
That's probably true.
But
one more question, Joe.
this doesn't include
Go
the
ahead.
Bitcoin ETF buying though, does it?
No, these are just limit orders, limit buys, and limit buys down here and limit sells up here.
Right, so we potentially have a lot more buying coming in, just not on the order books.
Correct. That's what we would see over here. And also this is only one exchange, keep in mind. But this trade history is where you would see the actual market buys. You know, what are people actually doing? Because the market can move with limit orders. You know, people can pull their sell side orders and then buyers can fill that liquidity. So there can be small shifts in the order book, very small shifts. But it's these guys over here that are the ones that move it. And yeah, right now we are seeing like someone's buying the top right now. Someone just spent 19.5 Bitcoin. That's a few is that a couple million? I don't know. That's this up
That
there
was
though.
me. That was me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just smash buy. Yeah, I think I heard Tone saying everyone smash the buy. So yeah, we're still getting, people are getting excited, man. I don't think that was just a stop loss because it triggered 2 seconds. You can see the second mark, 41 here and 39 here. Triggered 2 seconds after we hit 68.5. So I'm thinking this was someone that just really wants Bitcoin at, and expects it to go higher. That's a big purchase order right there.
Did you say higher?
I got a quick question for Yellow. Hey, Yellow. I'm like retweeting the stream and I'm tagging everyone. What's your Twitter handle? Because when I type Yellow, like you don't want to know what shows.
ICO Fender II. ICO Fender 2.
Wait, what?
ICO Fender II.
Oh,
ICO.
oh,
F-
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. ICO Fender?
II, yeah.
Fender.
Oh, got it. No, I don't.
Remember when Yellow put a picture of a girl up and you thought it was an actual chick? And I was like, no, it's just Yellow trolling you.
ICO. What's the letter after the O?
I'll DM you now. Wait.
F.
Please.
Here on the Zoom call.
Jesus Christ.
ICOFF.
Yeah, like the last
Oh, got
O
it.
is
Got
offender.
it. Got it. Excellent.
I had to translate for the puppet. It's fine.
Thank you.
There's a Miami,
All right.
Ohio.
It's all Greek to me.
Right. Joe, can you put a daily chart on?
Yeah, for TRDR.
Yeah. And zoom out.
Wow, man, this daily chart's just fun to watch.
You know, the daily chart is not that bad.
hmm
The daily chart is not doesn't look to me like it's at critical top levels yet.
I think I have to agree. It's not at critical top levels. There's one thing that I should bring up real quick over here. Let's do like a 15-minute preceding this run, which was very interesting and has only happened a handful of times. I'm sure you've heard me talk about the gold mine, and our gold mine started lighting up. This is a very rare situation where we get a massive influx of orders placed in the 5 to 10% band, which we call the gold mine. And so that started at like 50 something thousand, low 50s, And here it is carrying us through the run. And you know, it's these guys haven't had a chance to get their orders filled at all. I mean, we've just gone pretty much vertical or up mostly, other than this little chop, which we're now well above. So yeah, that was something that I wanted to point out, that there's some sort of I think this is like some sort of FOMO going on leading us into this. And yeah, I do think it's an unstable market structure, but that's what one thing that we've seen, you know, quite a few times in Bitcoin's cycle history, right? Just the straight up moves and no liquidity to chase them. So one thing that like has me a little bit not concerned, but I just can't stop thinking about the oh, I'm on the 4 hour. That's why it's taking so long. We're not getting any of these just yet. You know, we're not getting any pullbacks. We're, you know, normally in a normal Bitcoin bull market, we start to see those wild pullbacks, 30%, 30%, see a handful of these, right? And we haven't had anything of that nature. So you know, I kind of feel like we're in this little taken off point, probably get something pretty soon. And this is what I'm thinking is the equivalent of our steep low liquidity sweep back down to something reasonable, probably above 50K, and then, you know, and then all hell breaks loose. I think this is very possible that we do this before we make an all-time high before the halving, but I think it's very possible that all this stuff that's going on is preceding what a normal time cycle, because we have all the uncertainty later on this year. You know, that's just one random thing I'm thinking about.
So are you bullish right now, Joe? Like, where do you see a top?
Oh man.
Well, let's say, okay, let me be more specific on the question.
Mhm.
Where do you see a top that will lead to a 20% correction?
I mean, gun to my head, I say somewhere around here. You know, if I had to take a 10x short, I would feel like this is the spot. Is that too risky of a position for me right now when there's emotion on the line? Absolutely. But to me, it's like everything looks pretty good for a top right now. We've had a pretty consistent 5 to 10 band on the sell side. Sellers have been getting cooked for a long time. At some point, someone's got to make that move. And buyers like are really drying out. It's not like we have a structure where buyers are chasing the book and filling it with liquidity. Look at all these spots. And let me move this back down to a $100 aggregation. We're talking like, you know, just completely empty aggregations. 6.6 Bitcoin, 10, 11 packs. You know, this is very weak stuff. So it's a little weird to me. I don't want to underestimate Bitcoin excitement, because the anomaly of Bitcoin, which we all know so well, is the higher price goes, the more people are willing to pay for it. And that's one of the craziest things about trying to trade Bitcoin. So I'm not really taking any shorts, not planning on it, but I do think that, you know, between here, all this stuff, and where we are now, I think we're nearing a top, and I think FOMO can carry us a bit further. But yeah, this is probably somewhere within the vicinity of a top.
I want to do a quick shout out. Tune in Dropout. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Big Hodler. Yeah, I'm happy you get to catch the live stream as well. Thank you so much for joining. Shout out to Sean Harris. Just made him a moderator, and that means by Sean Harris joining the live stream, what that means is I am going back to screen share, and let me make sure I'm doing the right thing here. I think it's this one. And I need to do a shout out. Let me just make sure that I'm going to go to my calendar. Say again?
Halving party.
The halving party, exactly. So in April, Sean Harris is putting on the halving party in El Salvador. I will be there. So if you go to my calendar, you can find there's an affiliate link. You can use Tone as a discount code for 10%. You can click on it. This is how I'm going to open up the website. There is a halving party in El Salvador, April 3rd to 5th. I will be there. I already have my flight from Panama. You can see all the people that are supposed to attend. Yellow, you will be there as well. Everyone will get to see what you look like, correct?
No.
Well, it was worth a try. Neil, I'm sure you'll be there as well. I don't see you on. Where are you? Why are you not on the website?
Yeah, we gotta
I'm
update it.
actually not gonna be there, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
damn it.
Luke is
Alright.
gonna be there.
Luke, you're gonna be there.
Is that public?
Not yet. It is now. Okay, so Luke may or may not be there. No, it's gonna be a great time. So if you look at my calendar, you will see that the having party and the weekend after is bit like boom, and there's 4 days in between. So I am planning to go to Honduras. So if anyone is interested in joining me in Honduras for 4 days, I've been meaning to put together like a private, friends of like 12 people, because we need like 12 people to check out, Honduras. Not the safest country, but we'll be all right. We're gonna be taken care of. So if you are interested in joining me in Honduras for about 4 days, there will be a limit. I think there's like a 16 people max limit and a 6 people minimum limit. So far, it's like 3 of us, because I've been so busy to like privately get people, and now we have 1,000 people watching. So if you're watching and you want to join me in Honduras during this time, get a hold of me, get a hold of somebody that knows me, and we'll put you on a list to join us in Honduras. It will cost you about $1,500. That's, you have to buy your own flight and hotels and tours. There's some Bitcoin stuff going on there, so it'll be fun. So I might as well announce it. By the way, I have not eaten in over 24 hours, and I'm already drinking. So this is a bad idea. What is the next thing Tone's gonna drink? So I opened up the Yamazaki, and you guys can see it in the corner. And the second, if you look at the poll, the G4 Extra Añejo is now in the lead. I'm going to pour the G4 Extra Añejo. It is one of the best tequilas. G4 is probably, it's in my top 3
I have it on the blurred
brands of
background.
tequila. So if you can
I
get
have
your
it on the
hands
blurred
on a
background,
G4
and
tequila,
I'm only a
that is-
little square, so you should
Oh.
be completely good.
is somebody not muted?
Just FYI. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Sorry.
All right.
Damn it, Tone. My bad.
I gotta go grab some ice. We're gonna open up the chart, and I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves. Go for it. Don't all jump in at once now.
So what you doing?
Yellow, are you coming to BitBlock Boom?
Nah, I'm too far, man.
Tone, I thought of a new
Oh,
feature
damn
for
it.
your.
God damn it. It's okay. I still think we're gonna break the all-time high in the next 30 minutes before I have to go to dinner.
I thought of a new feature, Tone, for your website. If you pull up the calendar, what you need is a total amount of days that you spent in all of these different countries with like a little graph. So it shows all the countries by how many times you spent in it, and it would show like all these different countries and how many days with a bar graph that you've been there. That would be so cool.
That'd be, there's apps that do that.
Yeah,
right.
Sure. But it'd be right next on your calendar page. It'd be right next to it that would show where's Tone been, and it would show because you're
All right.
logging it. You're literally logging it.
I'm still liking this chart. Yeah, Google is logging it as well. I get like messages from my Google Maps. Check out every step you took a year ago in so-and-so country. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Does anybody know of an actual party that's happening during the actual halving?
How are you going to
Pretty
do
sure
that
there's
when
gonna
nobody
be-
knows when the halving happens?
Wait, Doug, say
Probably
that
not
again?
because nobody
No, Doug.
knows.
It should be
Say
in
that
it should
again?
be in Miami though. It should
Yeah.
be in Miami.
Well, the question is, will there be a party during the actual halving? Around 420 is the last estimate. Let's find out. Let's see.
Probably a lot of individual parties,
Yeah.
smoking cigars and drinking.
So I'm going to be in Dubai. So I am thinking of doing another, hey, Rusty, if you're able to unmute, I'm going to put you on the spot. So I am considering doing a 12 to 24-hour live stream for the halving like last time. I will be in Dubai, which makes it actually a lot better to do this stream with some people. And I'm going to need another epic thumbnail.
I think Bitcoin
I like
Magazine's
it.
doing the same thing.
Well, wait.
24-hour thing.
Rusty, what,
It's
what
like,
were you saying?
Yeah, Tone
now-
has
now
the
that- now-
freaking.
There's some kind
Now
of a having party on the 20th in France.
Rusty,
Yeah, I was gonna say now that Bitcoin's almost at all-time high, it's like I'm back. It's like you're ready
Yeah.
for thumbnails again. I like it. You're not poor
I
anymore.
might
I
be
love it.
I might be ready for thumbnails again. Rusty is an amazing graphic designer. Not cheap, but worth every penny. Every penny. And he's about to start doing work for me again, so he may be too busy for others, but hit him up.
Aren't
And,
you supposed to just do them with your mouth open? Like
Yeah.
like behind a Lambo
Yeah.
or
Yeah, you pay,
any of
you
that?
pay, you
Just
pay,
look
you pay-
surprised. Really
Right.
surprised.
You pay for quality. Oh man. Rusty, thanks for all the work you've done for me. I am thinking of doing another epic live stream. It might be on the Financial Summit YouTube channel, only because like we really want some more followers there, and this YouTube channel is shadow banned. So it may need some, Financial Summit theme, maybe throw in an unconfiscatable logo and make something really cool. And I'll see if I can get some commits from people so we can put actual faces to it. That last halving thumbnail was absolutely incredible. We should rewatch the last halving 12-hour stream. I may put that up again. We'll all watch it together. I might schedule that at some point in the next month or so. So anyway, for the halving, it looks like the halving is scheduled for the 21st. The 21st at 1 in the morning. I don't know what the clock they're using, but so maybe 420 somewhere in the world, like Dubai, where of course everyone smokes it, obviously. So 420 in Dubai, I will try to do a 12 to 24-hour live stream. It's gonna be another epic day, man. I can't wait.
I'm gonna have to join that one, Tone. I'm gonna have to join that live stream somehow.
Yeah, so I remember 4 years ago, they also tried to do it. 4 years ago, Bitcoin Magazine also tried to live stream, and their stream got like banned and taken down. And I took all of the views that day.
That was
know why
awesome.
Yeah, because that was the first time Bitcoin Magazine ever live streamed, and they got shut down.
Yep. That was hilarious. Everybody, like you had thousands of live viewers.
Yeah, everybody we hit over 10,000 live views.
Oh,
everybody got shut down. CoinDesk got shut down. Bitcoin Magazine got shut down. I was the only one. And because it was before my entry into the world of geopolitics and talking shit about everything, I was not shadow banned yet. By the way, I am still shadow banned on YouTube. People are telling me they're getting notifications for the Financial Summit streams, but not my streams. I am still shadow banned on Twitter. Elon Musk did not fix the shadow ban problem. I was removed from being shadow banned for a week while Elon Musk was buying it, and then it all came back. So Elon, if you're watching, and you're probably watching, please unshadow ban me on Twitter, because I'm still shadow banned on Twitter.
He's definitely watching. Let's be honest.
I mean, what else does he have to do right now anyway?
Yeah. He sold all his Bitcoin and now he's watching and crying.
He might
All
not.
Yep, we're back. We're back. Okay,
That's
here it
why they
comes.
sold,
Guys, I think we're gonna break it. I think we're gonna break it like in the next 20 minutes.
It just keeps edging.
Like all of us.
It's just pissing me off. It's like, come on, Tone's got only so much time here. Bitcoin, let's go.
I
know.
can sing higher by creative. That helps.
Everyone is waiting for Tone to have to leave, and then they're gonna do it.
I think that would help yellow, to be honest. I think that'd help. Yeah, and I've only got 10 minutes left on my lunch break, so it better hurry up.
Let's go there.
Yeah, I got to leave in 15 minutes as well. So I think that's when Tone is going to close it down. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah,
on,
let
Bitcoin.
me check. I gotta check some messages here to know when I gotta go to dinner.
Hey, Bitcoin goes any higher, you'll tell your boss when your lunch break is.
That is true. I saw that, and
I love that meme.
I saw a really cool quote, and it was great. It was, your Rolex is not a flex if it tells you when your lunch break's over.
I like that.
So We're gonna be singing like that Mark song. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. What are you gonna do about it? Anyone knows what I'm saying?
Whoa, we W.A. Wood. Thank you so much for your very generous super chat donation. I will do a little cheers to you right now. I don't recall seeing your name often coming up in my live chat. Madrick, that name I recognized. Man.
Mandrick, gotta join us.
I know. It's actually unfortunate. Madrick, you made a massive mistake. So Madrick is known for baklava. And you made a mistake of showing your baklava recipe. And when I saw the baklava recipe, I then realized how much sugar is in baklava. And baklava is one of my favorite desserts. It's been one of my favorite desserts since I was a kid. And after you showed the recipe, like my fuse blew, and now I have problems eating baklava unless I'm actually taking it from your tray. That's the only exception now.
Yeah, it's drenched in syrup, which is sugar, right?
Yes.
If something tastes really good and it's sweet, it's probably just covered in sugar.
Baklava is a shit coin.
What?
F
Maybe
Mac,
a
thank you
sugar
so
coin.
much for your comment. Hey, Joe, I don't know if you want to be on camera. I don't know if you want the little one to say hi to everyone.
Hey, William.
Hi, everyone.
Can you hear me?
That's
What's
Joe's
up, William?
son. That's Joe's son, William.
Hi.
I know you're gonna be a YouTuber. You're gonna be a more popular than your dad one day.
Break the all-time high, William?
Yeah, I think so.
In the next 5-10 minutes, what do you think?
Yeah.
When's it gonna break the next all-time high?
When
I
your
don't
dad lets
know.
you buy.
Make a guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, let William buy some to put us over the top.
Give him a multiple choice.
William, bust that piggy bank out.
Here, hold on.
Bitcoin
You want it to
just
be 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, or 2 days?
Maybe 2 days.
Okay.
He's not bullish enough. He's not bullish enough.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, and that's
Hey,
through no
I got-
influence of mine.
I got more shout outs in the live chat. Shout out to Turup Hodel. He's responsible for these really cool whiskey glasses that I'm drinking the tequila out of with the unconfiscatable logo. And he's done a bunch of other stuff with custom logos. Just made him a moderator as well. Thanks for joining, man, and watching.
So Bitcoin surpassed silver in market capitalization.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And Meta.
Yes, and Google is up next.
So we're already past an all-time high for market cap, it looks like.
This thing's just knocking on the door. Higher lows, flat resistance area, ascending structure. This thing could break
Give
soon.
me a higher low.
Could you get some more cake for me?
Oh shit, we got Greeny joining us.
Oh shit.
Hey guys.
Greeny.
Yeah, I'm
Ethan.
just listening to you. Hi everyone. Celebrating almost all-time highs.
Greeny is down in Argentina. He has a YouTube show, Crypto Commons. Those of you that speak Russian would have seen me
usually we
on
speak
Crypto
Russian, but
Commons
we
many
also-
times.
We also make a music, universal sound language. So I'm just listening to you guys.
Down in Argentina. He has a... Wait, someone has my stream on. We got double audio.
It was Greeny, he muted.
Greeny.
It was Greeny, gotcha. Feral analysis. My screen is small. You look vaguely familiar. You want to introduce yourself?
Is he muted?
Yeah.
He was just making fun of my sock earlier.
Wait, who said that?
That was Gary.
Oh,
We're pumping. We're pumping.
Oh,
68,700
Whoa.
on base. 68,
live share. Here we go. Here we
go.
go.
Come on. Come on.
Here we go.
Come
Here we
on.
go.
Get your glasses ready. Here we go.
Let's go.
10 minutes. Can it do it?
68,750 on Coinbase.
Oh, is that me? Sorry.
68,750.
I had the audio off there. Yeah, great to be on. Price is looking good. Daily
Oh,
MRI
I
9,
know
but
who you
I
are,
don't
Farrell.
know if it's too much to worry about.
Just made the connection.
I'm just sitting
Will I
in the car
release more
park
of Tyler Jenks's content? Yes, I am a total asshole for not releasing it up to this point. I promise you guys I will release all of it.
Tone, is that blue or gray bar? Is that the all-time high up there?
No, but that's not why it's there, but it's close, but not close enough. No, let me put the line in. Let me put the line in of the all-time high we need to break. We're gonna make it orange, of course, in color, and we're gonna put the right coordinates in. Style, I'm gonna go with Bitcoin orange or just orange. And coordinates is $68,997.75. That is, whoa, what the hell happened there? 68,999.75. Bam. That is the all-time high. That is what we're looking to break, and we have about 20 minutes to do it. So let's go for it.
And it has
Are
to
we
be on
gonna
the
break
index,
the
right?
all-time? Are we gonna break the all-time high adjusted for inflation too?
Shit.
Good question, Luke.
Not before Tone's got to go.
Well, yeah.
God damn it, Luke. Why you gotta be so logical?
We don't do that here.
We don't adjust for inflation here.
Oh, it's the 10-minute chart. That's why I can't go back. No, I'm gonna put an inflation line in.
Please don't. Then I have to do the fucking spaces like until 130K. Like I can't.
No, we gotta. Okay, so
68,800. 68,800 on Coinbase. 68,800.
Yep.
Here's our daily chart.
68,658 on the index.
This is our box.
What was the top? 69 what?
I'm doing it again. I'm gonna put it in one more time. I'm doing it right now. I'm putting it in the top right now. It's an orange line. The top is $68,999.75. That is the top on the TradingView index. The BLX index is a little bit lower, but we're going with the higher value. Now, the challenge is to figure out what the inflation adjusted value is, and we are going to use the CPI and not, shadow stats or whatever other libertarian is going to complain about on this inflation index. So we're going to find out exactly what day the all-time high took place, and we're going to adjust it for inflation. That was November 10th of 2021. So now we got to go find an inflation calculator.
Thought it was back in 2017.
No.
Wrong epoch, Luke.
All right.
That's how long Luke's been around. He gets his epochs confused.
Now, inflation calculator.
33.8. I think it's 33.8.
I hope they let me put in the exact date, not just the year, but the day.
It's usually
No.
always just the year.
What
Mm.
was
No.
Bitcoin's exact
Tone, you
top?
know the market
2000
cap already broke
2021.
all-time high.
2021.
What was it? 69 what was the exact top? 69.
I think
the
Greeny was
index.
trying to say it's already at an all-time high. if you
Yeah,
count it.
the Bitcoin market cap already broke all-time high.
Oh, the
Well, on
market cap,
Bitstamp,
bro.
on Bitstamp, we still need $50 more.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna be extra conservative here. So we're gonna go inflation calculator. We're gonna put in 2020. Let's go. If in 2020 I purchased an item for, actually, let's do 2021 because it was in November. If in 2021 I purchased an item for $68,997.75.
You got an extra. You mistyped that.
Extra 9.
Oh, wow. The extra 9? There we go. What the hell? There we go.
Hit calculate.
Ah, shit.
I told
Holy
you. I already
God
done the math.
damn.
78.
78,000.
All right, we got a while to go. I don't think that's happening on this stream.
That's how much value your purchasing power has lost in US dollars.
Holy shit.
Luke,
All right,
why did Luke have to ruin it?
let's just end the stream. We're not breaking all-time high today, guys. God damn.
As measured
Even
against
I didn't
crap
think it was
cost.
this bad. Holy shit.
Sailors
it's
trying to
bad.
tell people, melting ice cubes everywhere.
By the way,
Whoa.
we already broke 100K Australian dollars.
Yep, already covered it.
I love that clip of Janet Yellen where she's like, yeah, but wages have gone up. And the guy's
Yeah.
like, not 20%, not 23%. He's like going through all the stuff. It's like, yeah, but wages have gone up. Yeah, okay.
Janet Yellen is a menace.
Look, your Thanksgiving dinner was cheaper this year.
I'm gonna
than
say
it was
100,000
last
would be our new high.
Wow, why can't I paste? This sucks. So it was 78,000. What? 78,532.97.
Just copy paste, huh?
8. I can't. I tried.
Oh, damn.
532.97.
You got a decimal point instead of a comma.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, I need a period. There we go.
Hi, son.
Holy whoa, there is your all-time inflation adjusted all-time high. All right, style. Where are we gonna make it? Dark, right there.
Yeah.
Dark orange.
Yeah.
That's the inflation adjusted all-time high.
What is that as a percentage? I think it showed, but what is that percentage?
13.3.
But that's
13,
just CPI, not
13%.
real.
Damn.
13 and change.
13%.
13.8.
Purchasing. Wow.
That's how much you lost. Your purchasing power lost, dude. That's how
Yeah.
much. I mean, that's just insane.
Wow.
Yeah, but I wish they had it by the month, right? Like I don't know if they use the beginning of the year or the end of the year, right? So if we do, let's say 2020 and to 2024, 19% since 2020.
Goodness.
Good Lord. And of course, we all know it's only increasing as the money printer
And
increases.
that's a government statistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at the price of eggs, I went with 2017's 20,000, multiply that by 5 for price of eggs, and came up with 100,000 or so.
Logical.
So inflation adjusted.
Didn't they print like
All-time
30%
high.
of the money
By the way,
supply? Something
guys,
crazy like that? Sorry.
I bet you, because no one admits they watch this YouTube channel, but they all freaking watch. I guarantee you, you watch Twitter tomorrow, Twitter is gonna blow up. It's not really the all-time high. You need inflation adjusted all-time high. Like I didn't even think about it until you guys mentioned it. I guarantee you by the end of this week, everyone is going to be talking about inflation adjusted all-time high. I'm saying it right now, and no one is going to give me credit for it.
What YouTube channel?
Or you guys.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I think articles,
I feel like
once
that
we
was
do
Luke's-
pass it, sorry, once we
that
do
was
pass it,
Luke's
I think
idea.
that's, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, wasn't that Luke who brought it up?
I'm sure it was Luke.
Yeah, it was Luke. He's got to be precise.
There's been a
What
few
YouTube
people.
channel?
There's been a few people on Twitter that have mentioned it.
Yeah, it's floating around a little bit, but I think it's going to get really big once we actually do pass the inflation adjusted, because then everybody can say that everybody can write the article. Bitcoin is now past the the inflation adjusted all time high.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
people-
come off screen share in a second so I can let Sean say a few words. Sean, I already pulled up the Bitcoin halving party. I'll let you talk about it some more. But before I do that, before I forget, I need to pull up 1 second.
All right, we're starting an hourly candle, new hourly candle.
Right here. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll get to it in a second. I have to pull this up, okay? So a shout out to Luke Jur once again, okay? Because back in 2013, he wrote one of the best comments I've ever read, okay? Luke, you remember this well, right? I tweet this
post the link
out
in the
once
chat
every
a little
few
earlier.
years to make sure people never forget what you wrote in 2013, because you needed to explain to people why everything other than Bitcoin is an outright Ponzi scheme. And you explained it in terms of Litecoin because Ethereum was not, because Vitalik was like 12 years old at the time. So I will read what Luke wrote. Litecoin and other scam coins like it. Oh, sorry, I gotta go to the top. I just highlighted that. Bitcoin by nature can only provide the same value put into it. So in this raw state, it functions as nothing more than a pump and dump scam, as it simply redistributes money from the buyers to the sellers. The reason Bitcoin itself escapes this category is that it is a major technological innovation, bringing something new, trustless currency that has value to the world. By being adopted as a currency, Bitcoin can benefit even those who buy into it last. Litecoin and all other scam coins like it, on the other hand, do not bring anything new to the table. They are just mere clones that retain the pump and dump nature of Bitcoin, but without the innovation that makes Bitcoin viable as a currency. Litecoin specifically made 3 irrelevant changes. They changed the mining proof of work from SHA-256 to Script. I'm not going to talk about the details. Faster target block time. This is often passed off as faster confirmation, but in reality, it isn't at all. It gets the same security as 6 Bitcoin blocks confirming a transaction. You need 24 Litecoin blocks. I'm not going to talk about the details. Larger currency supply, but we all know 1 Bitcoin is divisible to 8 decimal places. And thanks to Luke and us getting Lightning, even more than that, there is more MBTC and now Lightning sats than Litecoin. So no silver to gold is needed in an alternate blockchain. Luke, this was a masterpiece of a reply on Bitcoin Talk forums back in 2013. Applause, and I will continue to promote this post. It is really a masterpiece that explains it all, even before Ethereum existed.
Like in economic terms, all you have to kind of say is that all of these altcoins and crypto in general essentially just is providing inflation to Bitcoin. I mean, that's right. All it is. Unfortunately, it's providing unfortunate inflation, and that really sucks.
Hey, Luke, I got a question I got a technical question for you now. So for years now, and by the way, this post helped me understand the whole crypto space quite a bit. Okay. To me, this post was very, very important. And I'm sure you remember well when mining on Dogecoin completely failed because mining Doge was more expensive than owning Doge. So mining collapsed. So the single developer of Doge code simply altered the code of Doge and merge mined it with a stronger coin of the same mining algorithm, which happened to be Litecoin. So today, Dogecoin is merge mined with Litecoin. Now, I had been saying that eventually the same exact reason mining on Litecoin will stop because mining Litecoin will be more expensive than Litecoin. And Litecoin would need to be merged with a stronger coin of the same algorithm, which at the time was Ethereum. But Ethereum decided to go full commie mode and get rid of mining, and they're now proof of stake. So there is no stronger script coin for Litecoin to merge with when its mining completely collapses like Dogecoin. Therefore, I believe that when that day comes, whoever the Litecoin developer is will alter the Litecoin hashing algorithm to SHA-256 and merge mine Litecoin with Bitcoin. What do you think will happen to Litecoin, Luke?
I wasn't really aware that it was still a thing at all, but you're probably right.
Oh, sorry, you weren't aware that what?
Litecoin was still around.
Oh, yes, unfortunately it is. But after every Litecoin halving, Litecoin drops 80% against Bitcoin. And it's no different this time. So I'm going to open my shitcoin list just so you can enjoy the view. And you can see that since the last Litecoin halving, Litecoin is on its way to another 80% drop like in years past. And it has already fallen 60% since the halving of Litecoin. And I think that Litecoin will only have one more halving. And after that, they will have to change the algorithm to SHA-256 and merge mine Litecoin with Bitcoin. And eventually, there will only be one proof of work coin, Bitcoin, and every other proof of work coin will be merge mined with Bitcoin. And if you are watching this and you are into shitcoins that are proof of work and you don't know what merge mining is, I feel almost sorry for you. Almost is the key word there. All right. And now
on top of that, I'm still waiting for Mt. Gox to get Litecoin on, you know. I'm still waiting for that.
It should be noted that that was the best answer Luke could have given, to be honest. I like that answer, Luke. Nice job.
Hopefully my new one turns out to be just as good.
Man, so we came so close to breaking the all-time high. We hit $68,709. We were only $300 shy of all-time high. I still have about 10 minutes.
68,849 on Coinbase.
I wonder how high it would be if there wasn't a KYC barrier in place.
I was going to say, when you're talking about Bitcoin with friends, family, whoever, remind them that the chart that really matters is the BTC pair. Because I've got so many friends that are like, yeah, but this shitcoin, that shitcoin, it went up in value too. And you show them a BTC pair and they're just like, what am I looking at here? And it's hard to explain that they're all going to zero in Bitcoin value. Like they all are. Like they'll have their peak. It's the next shitcoin. I mean, it's always the next shitcoin.
Well, Nvidia is the darling stock right now. Go ahead and just do Nvidia and BTC, and you'll see that it is going down.
I think somebody brought that up the other day and simply.
Yep. Pretty much everything goes to zero against Bitcoin with a long enough time period.
Well, yeah, and the dollar is so bad that obviously there's going to be some scam coins that are going to still pump up because the dollar is so bad. But eventually, those things are going to go to zero versus Bitcoin as well.
But boy, will they look expensive though in dollars. Boy, you will look like a freaking genius in dollars. Just like all the people buying Nvidia right now, they look like geniuses until you put a BTC pair on there, BTC Nvidia, and then you see the truth.
Hey guys, I want to do a couple of shout outs. I see Gary Leland in the audience. I just sent you the link to join if you like. I see Chris Masterjohn in the audience. None of you guys know who he is, but I just sent him a link to join. And Chester, I think I know who you are. I gotta double check the last name. I recognize the handle. Chester, DM me on Telegram. Sean Harris and Tatum have joined. I'm gonna let you guys say something. Sean, you joined first. Floor is yours, man. I'm gonna pull up your conference.
Well, thanks, Tone. You don't have to do that, but
I do.
you know, this is
I want to.
It's a special time. It's a special time, and we have the halving coming up. And I thought that we were gonna hit all-time highs after the halving, like we normally do, and I'm wrong. We're hitting the all-time high before the halving, and we're excited to do the halving party in El Salvador. So it's gonna be fun. I'm pumped to do your poker night. That's gonna be great, and we're gonna have
Oh shit, I gotta host poker. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, nope, I'll be ready. I will bring my chips and everything. It will be great. And there is a discount code Tone. Saves you 10%. How are you doing on ticket sales, man? Are you almost sold out?
Yeah, there's 552 rooms, and we are just under 430 tickets sold. We sold 25 more last week. So a lot of people want to get to El Salvador, and this is the chance to really do it, where you're going to have a lot of other people down there like Max and Stacy, obviously, Preston Pish, Ben. It's just going to be a fun time.
Are you going to be streaming anything?
We will record a lot. We're not going to live stream anything, but we'll record stuff and then send it out later on. But it's going to be such a good time down in El Salvador. And, there's been a lot of people that I've met that have just said, this has been so good for me because I've wanted to get there and now I have a reason to. So it'll be less focused on straight talks about Bitcoin all day long. It'll be more fun, a lot more panels, a lot more activities and games. And so it's come on down. And it'll be before the halving, but the all-time high is before the halving this year too. So it's great.
Awesome. I just sent an invite to Gabe Higgins, and I saw Jonathan Wolf. I think I know who you are as well, Jonathan. DM me just so I can be sure. And Checho Ramas, I know who you are. DM me as well if you want to jump on and say hi. Just a quick hands up. Sean, thanks for doing a quick update. Tatum.
Thank you.
I want to give a floor to Tatum for a minute. Tatum, have you released, unmute, I want to make sure you can speak.
What up?
So have you released the interview you did with me about promoting Unconfiscatable that took place like 8 months ago? Has that been released yet?
So I want to address the allegations. I know that things have been a little dry on the Between Two ASICs Tatum Turnup channel. Don't look at the last upload. It was 3 months ago.
Podcast.
Not a podcast. But I wanna go ahead and make an announcement here that I've had some discussions with some individuals, and starting Q2 in April 2024, we are releasing every single Between Two ASICs that I have recorded all the way from the archives, from the vault. We are releasing every single one starting in April. Things have gotten dicey. Things have changed. Got my car stolen. That doesn't really matter to the situation. I just want to let y'all know that. It was kind of a fun story, but that interview is coming along with everyone else's because I have a backlog. I do, and I have failed. I have failed this community. I failed Bitcoin, and quite frankly, I failed myself. But I'm going to fix all that starting in Q2.
What are you doing? Like a Mark Carpelli speed now?
No, I just got someone to help me.
All right, well, this turned into Dr. Phil real quick. Tatum, I got a request though. So the interview that I did with you, I would like you to release it on the 1-year anniversary of doing that recording. So don't release it next month. Save it and release it on the day with 1 extra year. I think it'll be better.
I can make that promise to you, Tone. I will do that. Also, go like and subscribe on YouTube, Tatum Turnip. Oh.
Yeah, check out Turnip. Check him out. Chris, since we're in introduction mode, why don't you say a few words? I don't know if you want to turn your camera on. Go for it.
Stop screen sharing.
Do you see me?
Yep.
Oh, hi. Just popping in to see if Bitcoin's gonna hit an all-time high. That's all. How you doing?
Good, good. So I will do an intro for Chris. Chris Master
Stop
John.
screen sharing, Tone. Stop screen sharing.
Am I screen sharing or no?
Yeah.
Oh, I am screen sharing. Shit. Okay, my bad.
There you go.
Let me stop screen sharing. So though I probably should go, I'm gonna go back to screen share because none of you guys know who Chris Master John is, but you should follow him on Twitter, and I will explain why once I go back to my screen share. Where the hell is my chart? What the hell did I have open here? Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh, it was the having party. Okay. Wait, now I need crap. Shit. Wait. Problem.
How much time do you have left before you got to go eat dinner?
I was going to ask that question too. Tone, how much time do you got?
Oh boy, I need to go. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's 17
I
after.
have I gotta go, or my nighttime is not gonna be as enjoyable. That's
well, we almost made it, Tone. So congrats to that.
We almost made it. Okay, so real quick, I guess we're gonna close out with me promoting Chris Masterjohn, which I don't mind. We're going back to screen. I am on screen share. I am on screen share, right?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Okay, so real quick, and then we're gonna look at the price of Bitcoin, and then we'll be done. So Chris Masterjohn is a PhD, has a PhD in nutrition, and he's a trader who trades the MRI. So he's literally the perfect attendee at the financial summit. He was at the last financial summit. He did 3 presentations about nutrition and how to be healthy while also being a trader. You want to check him out. You want to follow him. He's writing a book about vitamins and minerals. I don't know if that book is published yet. He can say yes or no. And then in his spare time, he's a pretty damn good trader. So you get the best of both worlds.
Thanks, Tom.
All right. And we got to take a look at the price. And oh, crap. All right. Well, I wish we could have broken the all-time high. We did not. There was not enough buyers left on this last day.
So close.
I need to run to dinner, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm going to stop the screen share. Thank you all for joining. We got to do these massive community streams more often. I don't know how many live viewers we had. I'm sure it was great. And leave a like, leave a comment, leave a follow. Definitely follow the Financial Summit because that's where I do all of my finance talk. And this is more for fun and hanging out with friends. The next event I'm attending is the halving party in El Salvador. So come and meet me there.
Let's go.
Bye.
Thanks, Tone.
Thanks, Tone.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Hey,
everyone.
Power
Thanks,
analysis.
guys.
Wait, I didn't even give you a chance to speak. Shit, you gotta join more often, man. Just say hi.
All good. I'll be around.
Later, guys.
Bye bye.